we may come back here at some point when Benny and his friends have been dealt with and I have a bit more patience. But for now, I've had quite enough of factories and installations and turrets. Especially turrets. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Let's Play Fallout New Vegas, where we are standing outside Helios 1. We went in there to get an inversion coil for our house in Good Springs. We also discovered that the NCR has some ongoing project here, or something or other, and there's probably some old pre-war weapons technology hiding in there somewhere. However, having had a poke around the place, we took one cursory glance at all the turrets and deadly killer robots and things like that, and pretty much just noped our way back to the exit. We may return to Helios 1, we may not. I have not yet decided. However, for now, we've got places to go, people to meet, and people to shoot in the head. By which I mean essentially returning a favour that was paid us not so long ago in Good Springs Graveyard. Anyway, so let's get back to the main highway. Let me just have a little check on things. I'm half tempted right now to just go back to the truck and drive to Good Springs and drop off this inversion coil just to find out what we need next. Because there will be something that we need next, trust me. Before we progress any further up towards Vegas itself. In fact, I mean, well, we're actually going to Boulder City, which is a little out of the way from Vegas, but hey. But yeah, so you know, I'm thinking that might be a good idea. That might be a good idea. I think that's what we're going to do. We go back to Novak again, get in the truck, and we're going to drive to Good Springs. And you might think, well, Dave, I thought you were complaining because you didn't have enough time and you wanted to go find Bunny. Yeah, but we're driving a truck. It will not take long to get to Good Springs from here in a truck. Let's be honest. Probably we even won't take the rest of the day. I'd be surprised if it did. Anyway, so yeah, that's what we're doing. That's what we're... Oh, this again, huh? This again. And something's trying to kill us. Something out there is trying to kill us. Because I'm getting icons popping up on my screen.
You're mine.
And Boone's growling, "You're mine!" At a mole rat. Really?
Eat this.
Is this what we're panicking over? Fucking Christ alive. Right, let me just, yeah, this is a problem. Okay, fixed. That was, yeah, me testing mods and forgetting to readjust my load order afterwards. Fail. Anyway, moving on. Let's get back to the truck. Sprint for 30 seconds and then have to stop sprinting because we're basically Homer Simpson. Cannot sprint down a road for more than 10 seconds without being... Hello, Dr. Ed Strauss. Been operating again, have we? Jolly good. It's going to be a tight squeeze in that truck, isn't it? Jesus Christ. Alright, well. Here we are, everybody out the way. Eddie, go, I don't know, just sit on the cactus. Bert, stand here. Boone, you go sit in the toilet because you're an antisocial bastard anyway. Right, GPS, Good Springs, let's go. So, Yeah, we're not being around in Helios 1. To some people's disappointment, I'm sure, but frankly, you know, I'm gonna level with you boys and girls. There's lots of stuff we can do in this game. I have a lot of mods, quest mods specifically, that I want to do that are either already installed or I am very strongly considering installing. And I want to do loads of things in this game, and Helios 1 is not one of them, frankly. I've done Helios 1 so many fucking times. Same goes for the ghouls with Repcon, and I managed to sit through most of that. I want to get on and do the what I consider the actually interesting stuff at this point. So, car texture doing weird stuff, guys. You keep an eye on that pickup truck. I don't trust it. So, yeah. I also think I'm going to drop Eddie off here at the house and just sort of leave him, because, well, he's a bit of he's kind of the third wheel here, fifth wheel, for whatever. Anyway, you know, he's a wheel and he's surplus to our requirements right now. He is just a robot. His perk that he gives us doesn't even work because I don't have a compass. And you know, he's just a liability. His laser gun is cool, but he's just a liability. So, you know,
I'll sit tight.
Everybody wait here. Eddie, follow me. You know, he doesn't even have interesting stuff to say. He just beeps, you know. It's not got nothing specifically against you, Eddie. It's just, you know. Okay, so I believe I can now, let's see, set home marker. Custom set current. Set to current location. Okay, so now, oops. Talk to. Makes beeping noises. Yep. Companion protocol. Terminate. Makes beeping sounds. End companion protocol. Eddie is returned to Prim. Oh. Well, never mind then. Eddie's returned to Prim. Sod it. Never mind. Eddie's teleported to Prim. Guys, we'll pick him up there later at some point. He can keep an eye... You know what he can do? He can keep an eye on Steve for us. That's what he can do. He can keep an eye on old Bison Steve and make sure our investment is holding up. Anyway, Paul.
I think old Dean's cheese might be slid off his cracker. He told me some crazy story about some ghouls taking off on a rocket ship to the moon.
Oh my goodness, if you only knew. Never mind. Dean.
Can I help you with something?
Never mind. Guys, we did pick up the inversion coil, right? Guys, we forgot to find the solar panel. Oh, You have found what appears to be an intact small solar panel. It's bulky but not so heavy that you cannot lug it back to Dean. Return to Dean for further instructions. Holy shit, we found like 2 others like that earlier, and apparently they didn't count, only that one did. Oh my god. You remember how I said this wasn't going to take all day? Yeah, well, I feel kind of silly right now, don't I? Sweet gyrating Deathclaw Christ. We have finally made it back here with the solar panel. Hello, Dean.
Play it again, my Johnny.
Oh, don't you dare.
Oh, sorry. Can I help you?
You can stop singing that song, for starters. I have the inversion coil and solar panel we need.
I don't even want to ask you how you found that stuff. Well, I guess it's a good thing I went ahead and prepped the spot for that solar panel then. Head over behind the school and look for the dark spot where I was digging. Grab that shovel and go ahead and mount the solar panel if you will. It's just 2 wires to hook up, so it's not real complicated.
Cool. That's why am I lagging and getting crazy, not horrible stutters and shit. Guys, wait here.
I'll sit tight.
I've got this under control. It'll be fine. I'm a qualified electrician. I'm not, but, you know, I might as well be. I mean, let's be honest. Where's the dark spot where he's been digging? That would be this. Uh-huh. Oh, really? I have to shovel. I need a wrench. Oh. Fine. Ooh, hello. Jalapeno peppers. Nice. Right. Sure, I have a wrench in here somewhere, surely. Come on. There we go. Right. Install solar panel. You take a look at the base of the solar panel and it appears to have been designed to easily mount on a pipe like the one Dean has buried for you. You dig out the pipe a little, lower the solar panel onto it and use a wrench to tighten the mounting clamp and secure it in place. It seems extremely sturdy. The wiring is easy as there are only 2 wires and only 2 connection lugs for them to go in. It does not appear to matter which wire goes where, so you just plug one wire into each lug and tighten them down with your trusty wrench. As you are installing the solar panel, you quickly jot down the serial number. This one was made by Repcon, serial number BR549. The most difficult part of this installation was hauling that thing back to Good Springs from all the way over at Helios 1. Yes, you bet. Your back could sure use some rest. And there it is. Speak with Dean again for further instructions. There's our man. Stop drinking on the job, Dean. Holy crap, he's really necking that whiskey, isn't he?
Don't forget, if you need some repairs, nobody'll fix it as good as me, and I need the money.
What, for your alcohol addiction? The solar panel's up. What's next?
Well, that must have gone smoothly. You're becoming an old pro at this stuff. You ain't trying to take my job, are you? I'd hate to think I'd be moping around town the rest of my life belly aching that you took my job. Anyway, this next part is going to be tricky, but I've got faith in you and know you can handle the job. You're going to get everything powered up. But that UPS still needs some fresh parts. You'll need to install that coil, 6 fresh fission batteries, and 4 fresh conductors to get it online. It might sound like a hard job, but it's pretty simple, really. Everything just plugs in exactly where it looks like it should go. So all you have to do is swap out the old stuff for the new. Easy as pie. You think you can handle it?
Oh, thank God we have enough repair. Sure thing, sounds like a piece of cake.
One last thing. When that UPS comes online, I need you to look inside and see what the output display is reading. Write it down and bring it back to me. I need to set the calibration for the solar panel with it.
Right. I believe I have been hoarding fission batteries and conductors and all sorts of things like that for just such an occasion. That lag when I open the fucking containers is actually quite dreadful. There we go, that's better. I should really get some sort of mod that automatically does the PCB command like I have for Oblivion, but fuck it. Right. I think he said 4 conductors, right? 4 and 6 fission batteries. Need to remember to pick up some more of those when I next see them. Oh, really? With my 250 carrying capacity limit, I'm still managing to... Oh, the shovel's not helping. Away with you, shovel. Your services are not required at present. You can... Oh, Jesus, I'm breaking everything. What else? I have lots of frag mines. You never know when you need to blow something up when it comes through a doorway. I have a lot of pulse grenades, but again, you know, you never know when you're gonna meet a hardened sentry bot, do you? Ah. So, wait a minute, I found something. Oh, these just weigh a stupid amount. That's what the problem is. Fishing battery is like 36. Conductors are 20. Have I got a Brahmin steak I can eat? It's kind of around dinner time anyway. There we go. I'm like Popeye, but with Brahmin steaks. Doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo. And then suddenly I've got all the muscles I need to carry this crap. Whatever, I won't complain. Okay. So, this looks like what we're after. Things. UPS battery supply. I'm ready. Let's repair the UPS. Oh, Crumpington. What have you done now? Oh my, you just got the scare of your life. As soon as you installed the last fission battery and turned the UPS back on, a loud bang came from the transfer switch to your right. You notice there is the distinct odor of burning wire and electronics coming from the panel box. The UPS seems to be fine now, so you are able to check the voltage display and get the readings Dean requested. Take the readings back to Dean, and he will help you figure out what to do about the transfer switch. Jolly good. Okay, my vision is returning. Excellent. Oof. Ooh. Is my... Okay. Moustache is not in fact singed. This is good. Dean.
Don't forget, if you need some repairs, nobody'll fix it as good as me, and I need the money.
Yeah, I think we might need some repairs now you mention it. Something went wrong with the transfer switch. Very, very wrong.
Yeah, I heard it from plumb over here. You okay? We ain't got no workers' comp, you know? That transfer switch must have been stuck closed, and when the UPS powered up, it shorted out the sensors and maybe even the board. It's simple enough to fix, though. See if you can find some more sensor modules and some scrap electronics. Collect what we need and install them in the transfer switch. That should finally get everything up and running.
Jolly good.
Once everything is up and running, I think Paul wants you to go see him.
Does he now? If it's for urgent medical attention, then fine. Otherwise, I might want to sleep on it. Right. Sensor modules. And other things. Repair the transfer switch. Is this it? Or is this it? Or is this... This is it. 5 in... You will need the following items. 5 intelligence. Wow, that's like the bit... That's like the limit of our intelligence right now. In fact, that is our intelligence. We have 5 intelligence. What if we're an idiot? Oh, that wouldn't be so good, would it? I suppose we'd have to just find some mentats. 40 repair skill, 2 sensor modules, 2 scrap electronics. That I surely I have. I know I've got scrap electronics. I'm just wondering about the sensor modules. Open magic toolbox. Sensor. Yeah, no problem. Scrap electronics. Yep. Okay, we're good. Ooh, yeah. Oh, we're gonna have so many fake Legion Denarii to pawn off to unsuspecting merchants. It's going to be amazing. We're gonna bring down the Legion's entire economic system, chaps. It's going to be fantastic. Anyway. One thing at a time. You examine the transfer switch and find 2 burnt out sensor modules. They're simple enough to replace, and you easily remove the faulty ones and install the new ones in their place. During your examination, you also discover a few wires that have become brittle and appear ready to burn in 2. A little scrap wire does the trick, and they're as good as new. The transfer switch should work well for you years to come. Excellent. See? If you want a job doing well, you damn well do it yourself, don't you? So, is that it? Have we done everything? Everything is done. Does this mean... Electricity. Oh. Fantastic. Sims terminal. Howdy, partner. How many Sims help you today? Sort chems, sort perishables, sort alcohol, sort clutter, explosives. Oh, jolly magnificent. Oh, right, Paul. Where are you? I'm officially in a good mood now. So I will go and see you. There you are.
Yes, sir. Another scorcher here in the Mojave. How you doing, neighbor?
I got the UPS and transfer switch online. The electricity seems to be fine.
I thought I heard some sort of commotion out there. What happened? Did you have some trouble?
No, nothing at all. Piece of cake. Just had a little surge in the transfer switch is all. No biggie.
Well, that was a nice job on the electrical system. Guess some gremlins should be expected with equipment that old. You're becoming an old pro at this stuff, ain't you? Say, I've been thinking about something. It looks like the next big project we need to tackle is getting some furniture put in there.
Yes, that's what I was rather thinking too. In fact, I did mention something about a sofa not too long ago, as I recall.
Well, I run a repair shop, not a furniture store. But a while back, I spoke with Chet about some of his suppliers. He put me in contact with a dealer that had just what I wanted, and cheap too. That's where that bed came from. He doesn't sell the high-dollar, brand-new kind of stuff, but he cleans up what he finds, and it's all in great working order. That's why I get such good prices for his wares. So here's what I propose. I've been thinking about starting trading again anyhow. So when he brought me that bed, I went ahead and ordered a basic furniture package from him. He said he can ship on demand for 250 caps. He also said he's got leads on a lot of other stuff too.
What kind of other stuff?
Oh, several things. He has some decorations that can go in as the furniture's being set up. He said the decorations include some old miniature antique toys and whatnot. Seemed fitting for an old school to me. He also said he had an old oven he was converting so you can craft stuff on it, cook up recipes and so forth. Then there's a workbench, reloading bench, and even an old healing station and chemistry set from before the war. He's still looking for those, so they'll have to wait. He must be one hell of a prospector to find all that stuff. So here's what I was thinking. Since I already got in orders for this stuff, just let me know what you want to buy. Just pay me for the things you want, and I'll get them delivered and set up.
Well, it is your house. Why should I have to pay for any of this new stuff? This is a pertinent question.
Well, it's kind of like the old saying I heard as a child. Something about a chair still being a chair even when nobody's sitting in it. But a house not being a home when there's nobody there. Something like that anyway. Came from a song, I believe. Point is that I've got way fewer days ahead of me than I've had behind, and with all the work you put into it, well, it belongs to you now. It should have someone living there who appreciates it and who will make it a home, not just some old fixed-up schoolhouse. Just make me a promise that if you ever decide to pull up and head out of here never to return, just bring the deed back to me, okay? So when you're ready, just pay me for the furniture and decorations. After that, we can check on the other items the supplier's looking for.
That's incredibly gracious of you, old bean. You bet I'll take care of it. Thank you very much.
Well, I think I'm leaving it in good hands, so thank you. So long for now.
Schoolhouse deed added. Oh, fantastic. Purchase things.
I think old Dean's cheese might be...
Yep. I'd like to buy the furniture for the school.
Well, all right. That's a steal at only 250 caps. Now, how about those decorations? You want to go ahead and buy them too? That way we can get them all set up at the same time.
Absolutely. It's only 100 caps. Chump change, my friend.
Excellent. Everything should be done in a day or so. Thank you, friend. Come back and see me when everything is all set up, and we'll see what else is available.
Fantastic. Okay. They will be delivered in 24 hours, apparently. Well then. Gentlemen, let's go inside and enjoy the electricity for now, shall we? Why not?
I've got your back.
See, look at this. Functioning lights, gents. Functioning lights. No, functioning computer at that. Isn't it marvellous? It's a bit big though, isn't it? It suddenly feels gigantic in here. Well, that's what the furniture's for, I suppose. Look at this. Parts sorter. Oh, magnificent. Look at that. Right then. Well, I think we've got some inventory sorting to do, haven't we? Yeah, quite a bit of it, in fact. Okay, everything is done. It is the following morning. We've got it up nice and early so we can drive on back down to Novak and continue where we left off. I have decided I absolutely adore the sim system that Dean and Paul have installed. It is fantastic. It allowed me to clear out my inventory completely, and Bert's inventory as well, and dump everything I did not need into boxes and lockers and things and stuff, which means that I now, in fact, only have, 154, which is 77%. That's with still carrying quite a bit of stuff, but I don't even need my backpack on anymore. I'm going to put it on, because it actually gives me an extra 3 DT, but, you know. I don't actually need it, though, that's the thing. This is the emptiest my inventory has been in quite some time. I have an extra 100, units of carrying capacity or so right now that is totally unused, which is awesome. And to be honest with you, I could probably free up more by either ditching this or this, depending on which I prefer, because they both essentially do the same thing. They're a low caliber weapon for using in close quarters. And I could probably ditch the duplicate shotgun I'm carrying with me, because to be fair, it's awesome, but I do have my power fist for close encounters like that, so it's not strictly speaking necessary, you know. But I'm going to bring it anyway, just because. Anyway, so yeah, that's everything sorted. All the inventory crap is sorted, and all I have to do is click a bunch of buttons on the computer screens, and it's all done for me. I love it. It's fantastic. Anyway, so. And we have 44 bits of scrap metal stored away as well, so as soon as I get that perk, we are going to make a ridiculous amount of Legion coins. We already have about 47, which I'm going to go and sell to Chet over here. But, you know. So anyway, once we've done that, we're going to go back to Novak, and we're going to head north to Boulder City, because that is where we need to go. That is apparently where Benny and his Khans were headed, so.
Prim as a new sheriff. That should keep the powder gainers away.
There
you looking to buy some supply?
Sell, actually. Anytime now. Yeah, thank you. Oh, I hate this menu delay. This is really fucking nasty. I don't know how to deal with it either. But it's driving me kind of mad. Oh, yeah, we got the pre-war money. Let's just do the denariuses first. 188 caps. That's cool. Another 250 caps. There we are.
Give me a shout if you need it.
That is, man, that's driving me completely and utterly nuts. That is. I don't know what's causing it, but it's really irritating the pants off me. Unless I've just really immediately done the PCB command, I get a delay on every menu I enter. It's driving me insane. I'm getting lots of stutter and stuff when I walk out of buildings and things. It's not good. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Anyway, where's the truck? There's truck. Okay. Yeah, the improvements to the house have not been installed yet, obviously. That will be something we can look forward to when we get back. But he's going to get a bunch of toys for you. You're going to love it. It's going to be fantastic. You're going to have loads of antique toys. It's going to be great. But don't break them, okay? And, oh god, you guys have been reading H.P. Lovecraft again. Just, you know, get your strange black void of darkness forms out of, you know. Nobody wants to see that. That's better. Okay. Novak. Well, I've got to shit to the flamer fuel and put in the van as well. Like 400 flamer fuel. It's kind of crazy. Just as soon as I regain control of my limbs. Speaking of limbs, I've discovered that Med-X lets me ignore crippled limb damage, kind of like morphine in Fallout Wanderers Edition, which is awesome. I did not know that. Right, yeah, flame. We've already used up a fair bit of flamer fuel, haven't we? That's not good. That's not good at all. That'll sort us out for a while, like. There we go. How much? Let's speed up a little bit of carrying capacity. Okay, gentlemen. Out we get. Hello again, Novak. I really had hoped to be moving on from you right about now, you stupid town, but oh well. I think Boone was hoping to have moved on by now as well, to be fair, so never mind. We're on our way now. We're on our way. So none of it really matters anymore. My frame rate's really shit. And it instantly gets better when I do PCB. It's just... I don't know what is up with the performance of this game right now, but it is annoying me. I have the new Vegas Stutter remover. I have all that bollocks installed. It's just the game hates me. Again, it's one of those reasons I don't do 60 FPS videos, because I don't fucking get 60 FPS at my end anyway. So anyway, there's old lady Gibson. Everybody say hello to old lady Gibson. She was very nice. She lets us have the truck at a discount. Remember that. Anyway. So, Boulder City is out that way somewhere. Don't know where it is exactly. Don't even know what it looks like. But hey. We're going there. And the distant... Yo, Jesus, the distant train's being freaky again. Also, we're not quite following the road. We've sort of come to a bit of a construction site. This is the highway here. This is where we need to be following. Or not. Wait a minute. Huh? No, okay, no, I think, yeah. Right, we're good. Okay, just having a sense of direction failure. Nothing out of the ordinary there. Okay, yeah, here we go. All that open country. If I lowered my LOD settings, I might have done. That's might be why I'm getting some weird shit. And I pressed the button literally 5 seconds ago, and then finally the menu comes up. I hate that so much. I think it's New Vegas anti-crash that does that shit, but you know, well, it's without it, the game crashes every now and again. It's kind of annoying. So. Display. I could probably max all those settings out, to be honest with you. It wouldn't make that much of a difference. Did that prove anything at all? I have no idea. Oh god! I don't know who got... I think it was probably you, wasn't it, Boone? You probably killed him. Whoever the hell he was. Viper leader. I see. Well, a valuable machine gun, thank you. Can we be... No, we cannot be bothered to take that with us. No, sir. Absolutely not. Right, this is definitely rifle territory. More than that, it is scoped rifle territory. Boone's got the right idea. I definitely haven't. The jackpot, 11 million. Big Ranch, Nevada State Lotto. Oh yes, the lottery. Yeah, I remember now. Oh boy. El Dorado Gas and Service. Okay. Somebody's been living here. No one here now, though. Unless they're inside. Okay, here we go. Oh, alright. Looks like we're good. I have a history of, you know, bad encounters in gas stations. Petrol stations, rather. So, you know, you can't blame me for being cautious. And again with a horrible delay. Freaking... It's worse than usual at the moment, I've got to be honest. We should just restart the game, I don't know. That's yeast, that is not a lootable sack. I do not want yeast. No, sir. Anything in these that's worth taking? Doesn't look like it. Okay, just a fairly bog standard petrol station. Fair enough. Right, then what have we... Yeah, it's more solar panels that we could have taken, but no, it's going to be that one specific one from... Oh, hello. We got the remains of a caravan of some sort. Oh, come on, really? There we go. Ooh, lots of big ants. We're not worth wasting ammo on, really. I'm honest. We're also morphing into the terrain. I've noticed the rad scorpion's doing that too. Is that a guitar? It is. It's a man sleeping on a cardboard thingy with a guitar. I kind of wish the rifle didn't do that M1 Garand ping thing, but hey, you know. It's the only animation in the game, I think, with stripper clips, so you gotta take what you can get when you're modding. I think there's very few modded weapons out there that actually have their own animations for them, so... Probably not worth looting the Brahmin. Or attempting to. Okay, you know what, let's just not assume hostile intent all the time and, you know, not wake the guy up with a gun in his face. How he's getting, you know, any rest right now and at 9 o'clock in the morning in broad daylight, I don't know, but... The Lonesome Drifter, hello.
Howdy there, partner.
Well, hello. That is a mighty fine guitar you've got there.
Oh, this old thing? Why, thanks, friend. This here guitar is just about the only thing my daddy left me.
When did your... have you been playing long?
Just about my whole life. Ever since my daddy left Ma and me and went off to roam the wastes.
What's your story, stranger?
My story's a long one, friend, and I can't say as it's all that interesting.
Nevertheless, I find very little else to do out here. I am interested.
Well, I was born in a little town out Montana way. Me and Ma didn't have much, ever since my pa up and left.
Your father abandoned you?
That he did. Never did know why. Ma always said he was a real mysterious fella, even when he was with her. Like he was a stranger sometimes.
Right. I see where this is going. I don't suppose your name is Sue, is it? No, never mind. Sounds like you miss him. Is that why you're here wondering?
Maybe. Maybe I just never felt like I belonged back home.
You were, well, it must have been, I don't really have an idea of what, something is telling us in the back of our noggin, even though we have no real problem memory, that, fathers are important to us. I believe, yes. You must have been hard growing up without a father.
It sure wasn't easy. Ma worked her fingers to the bone to make sure we had enough to survive. And I worked the coal mines from when I was 15. After Ma died, I guess I wanted to find my pa and get some answers from him. Been out here looking ever since, but he ain't an easy man to find.
And, what will you do when you find him?
Can't say as I really know. Maybe I'll just ask him why. Maybe I'll punch him right in the mouth. Hell, the more I talk about it, the more the whole damn thing sounds like a dumb idea.
Well, sounds like you should move on, I suppose. Settle down, perhaps?
Maybe I should. Don't suppose you know any place a fella with a guitar might find a job, huh?
Can't say that I do, I'm afraid. Sorry.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot.
Goodbye.
So long, friend.
What a pleasant gentleman. With excellent choice in facial hair, I might add. So, well, the strange encounters we meet along the road. A random Viper leader, isolated from his fellows, attempts to attack the three of us. I mean, come on, really. Oh, I'm not wearing my shades. That's not on. Gotta wear your sunglasses out here in the desert, you know. And then we meet a gentleman with a guitar. A mysterious stranger, one might almost say. Ooh, hello. Army truck. Might it have anything useful?
Motherfucker.
Worth having a look, I reckon. Where have all the ants gone? Oh, there's one. Oh, come on. Stupid insects and their stupid insect hitboxes. Oh, you get quite a bit of XP for shooting these bloody things, don't you? Good grief. I didn't think it was worth the bother, but I guess I was wrong. Whew. Okay, now we're quite done destroying the local ant population. Let's have a look at this truck, shall we? Ooh, what's that over there? No, never mind. That's a bit out of our way, that is. This is really pushing the limits. It's a bunch of old engine blocks and a motorcycle. Fantastic. Well, that was worth it, wasn't it? Well, I suppose it doesn't really matter. I have more than enough ammo right now. In fact, I could stand to lose a bit of it, so... yeah, whatever. There's another one over here. Okay, what's all this then? Boulder City! Hello! And Hoover Dam and Lake Mead. We're going the right direction, chaps. We're on the right path. So what do we have here? Bioengine research facility. This facility is not open to the public. And yet you have a big flashy sign. It's really not open to the public. It doesn't even have any functioning doors. Well, never mind then. Fine, no, whatever. See if I care. Why do I get the feeling white horse nettle is useful for something that I can't remember? Probably is. Never mind. We'll chalk it up to the amnesia, eh? So what do we have over here? Ooh, NCR flag. Some sort of encampment? Oh. Might as well have a butcher's hook. That means look. Cockney rhyming slam, don't you know? Not that you'd know what that is. Hello. 188 trading post. We have discovered it, apparently. There's a gentleman stuck
Hello.
in a... Let me just... give you... Oh, it's a lady. I do apologise, madam. I thought I'd give you a hand there, but apparently... No, you definitely set on hanging around there. Okay, fine. Good morning, madam.
Welcome to the 188 Slop and Shop. How can I help you?
Who are you?
Name's Michelle. My dad and me run this store. His name's Samuel. I take the day shift and he takes nights. We came here about a month ago when Prim went to hell on account of the prison break north of there. Found a bin to call home and set up shop.
Why did you... Never mind. I should get going.
Bye.
Okay. Frame rate. It continues to go to shit, unfortunately. Never mind.
Hello.
Hey.
Oh, sorry. Did you say something? That was awfully rude of us. We kind of walked away. Hello?
Yeah?
What happened to you? I can't see his face from this side, actually, I have to admit. What brings you to the Harvey, then? Random person who said hello a second ago.
I followed a bounty here not long ago, but the trail ran cold. I've been getting by working as a caravan guard, but it's not the same. I should get back on the hunt, but I just don't know. I used to pride myself in finding every mark I was after, but I lost him.
Where are you from?
Everywhere and nowhere, partner. Does it really matter?
Well, in my case it rather does, but... tell me about this bounty you were after, then.
Might as well, he's long gone. A fellow by the name of Glanton. Used to work as a scalp hunter for the NCR. See, back when the Republic was brushing up against some nasty tribals and raiders down south, they hired Glanton to clean them out. Glanton and his gang were making so much money that pretty soon they stopped caring about whose scalp they took, be it women or children. Brass tried to put a lid on it, declared him an outlaw, but it didn't matter. Settlers loved Glanton, made him into a hero. If settlers or miners run into trouble with tribals, they hire Glanton. It wasn't until recently that the government got serious about him. A few months back, the NCR finally put a bounty of 10,000 caps on his head. I decided it'd be worth my while to go after him. Just my luck, he drifted south of the Mojave when I was trailing him. Rumor is he was meeting up with some old accomplice, Judge Richter. Apparently this guy ran with Glanton years ago. You don't by chance know anything about him, do you?
No, afraid I rather don't.
Damn. That seems to be the consensus around here.
10,000 caps. Why don't we work together? We could split the bounty. I am a bounty hunter after all.
Teaming up would have its advantages, but I need to make sure you can handle yourself. What are your qualifications?
I have a really big super mutant, and I can put a round through a bloatfly's eye at 300 yards, and so can Boone.
Now you're talking. I think you'll work out just fine. I do have to ask, though. You're not in bed with Caesar's Legion, are you?
Oh, where do we even begin? Yeah, no. No, I haven't even committed to any faction just yet, as a matter of fact.
Good to know. I can respect that. Look, I'd like to get started after Glanton right away. Are you ready to go?
Absolutely, yes. Yes, yeah, let's go.
Good, I guess we'll start where I left off, up north of town. A trader by the name of Tonopah Tim said he sighted Glanton up there.
Russell has given you the swift and silent perk.
This beats the hell out of sitting at the 188.
I would tend to agree. Nice knife. Not that I'm a knife person, frankly, but, yes, okay. Nice outfit, too.
Hey.
Why am I getting a sort of oddly South African vibe off of you right now? Whatever. Okay. Russell, meet Boone. He doesn't talk very much. Also, meet Bert. He doesn't talk very much either, as a matter of fact. In fact, I do all of the talking, really. It seems to be our little dynamic, I guess you could say. It's just how things go around here. We're also bounty hunters. Well, Bert and I are. I don't think Boone's quite made up his mind yet, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, we hunt bounties. We're hunting one now, in fact, one worth 10,000 caps. And yes, we are also trying to find some gentleman that shot me in the head. And yes, I did survive. Look, I've got a scar and everything. So yes, welcome to the team, I suppose. You'll fit right in, I'm sure.
Morning.
And look, he's even got his own. He's even got his own portrait on the thing. I really need to add one for Bert, don't I? I really do. I've been... Ooh, reloading bench, hello. I can not do much with that, actually, as a matter of fact. And my game is being really slow again. No, it isn't. I'm probably going to have to just restart it. That usually fixes some problems like that. Why are there NCR troopers brandishing weapons in our general direction? They haven't found out that we impersonated soldiers at Helios 1, have they? That wouldn't be terrifically good.
Hello.
I need to get a mod that allows me to shoot those. Right. Oh, what that? Is that a power? It is a power fist. Hello.
No offense, but you look like you've traveled a long way down some bad roads. Where'd you come from?
The grave. I'm not entirely sure, actually, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, guess the roads must have been long then, if you forgot where you started from. Well, welcome then. I'm Veronica. I live in a hole in the ground.
You live in a hole in the ground? Really?
Well, a bunker, if you want to get technical. I think it sounds more interesting my way. But I'm not there much anymore. I'm usually out here picking up food and supplies for my family, whatever they need.
So you just leave your family in the bunker?
Yeah, I'm not worried. They can handle themselves. But somebody has to get the groceries, know what I mean? And actually these days, I think they'd rather have me out here anyway. But that's a whole other story. So listen, can I ask you something on the level?
Absolutely. Why the jolly hell not?
I had a run-in with this group calling themselves the Brotherhood of Steel. Pretty strange bunch. Do you know anything about them?
I've heard that they shoot lasers from their eyes, as a matter of fact. I love being a low intelligence character. Well, not low intelligence, but medium, average. I've heard... Go on then. I've heard they shoot lasers from their eyes.
Wow. I've got to admit, you have completely defied my first impression of you. Eye lasers. I'll be sure and look out for that next time. Any other juicy bits of intel?
Well, okay, I'll be honest. I don't really know anything about them.
That's okay. I wouldn't expect anybody to. I think they tend to keep to themselves. Hey, so where are you headed anyway?
Well, yeah, I suppose you could say I'm on my way to see an old friend.
This is quite a journey you're going on then. Must be an interesting relationship to have brought you all this way.
You could say that.
I'll be honest. You're the first person I've run across out here that looks like he can really handle himself. There are places I've never been to that'd be too dangerous for just me. What do you think? Maybe we could travel together. Help each other out.
Well... well, I mean, don't you have a family to feed?
Like I said, they can handle themselves. And I'm not the only one getting supplies for them. It's a big family.
Okay. Where are you hoping to go?
Oh, nowhere in particular, really. Just hoping to see more of the world. Looking for a fresh perspective. I want to see how different groups have adapted to survive in the Mojave. See if there's something I can learn from.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. Power Fist notwithstanding, an excellent choice, by the way. But what exactly do you bring to the table? I mean, if you don't mind me asking. I mean, with Russell, it's pretty obvious. He's got a nice hat, an eye patch, and a Bowie knife, and, you know, Bert really speaks for himself, and, you know, Boone's got that whole antisocial, you know, kleptomania. Not klepto. Sorry, I do apologise, Boone. I meant insomniac sniper thing going on. What about you?
Good. That's the look I was going for. Trust me on this one, though. You'll be glad you brought me along. If I turn out to be a burden, we can part ways at any time. No hard feelings.
Well, all right then, fine.
Now you're talking. One thing you should know first, though. I ask you about the Brotherhood because I'm one of them. I know, but I had to know how you react when I told you. We have made a lot of enemies. You still okay bringing me along?
Okay, one question. If I bring you along, and you help us hunt bounties, and hunt men in checkered suits, and all of that sort of lovely good stuff, if I let you come along and do all that, and, you know, let's face it, get in the way quite a bit, because this little party of ours is getting a little bit ridiculously big, and it's probably a good thing I left Eddie at home. If I let you come along, can I have a suit of power armor? Well, you know what, to be honest, I am actually more comfortable about this, knowing that you've had some proper training.
I'm great at punching people. I'm not gonna lie. It's a gift.
That's what I tell everybody.
Well, thanks for taking a chance on a naive young girl from California with stars in her eyes and a pneumatic gauntlet on her hand. Let's hit the road, huh?
Veronica, my dear, I do believe this might just be the start of a beautiful relationship.